All right. Let's see. All right, confirmation. All right, hopefully YouTube not tripping. All right. I switched phones. I better not be fucking tripping. This shit pissing me off. All right, let's see. Get these questions answered. You know how much money I can spend it on her. All right, when it comes to your son's schooling, all right, we're going to go ahead and jump into the read. My name is Ari, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, Ari the Healer Empress. Let's see. All right, when it comes to your son, did you make the right choice when it comes to the learning, to the tutorial? All right. All right, Divine Feminine. Yes, you made the perfect choice. All right, I'm hearing when you make the choices when it comes to your son confirmation. Um, when it comes to your son, you made the right choice. All right, hello. Yeah. Don't ever doubt that you be making the wrong choices, all right, because you have a strong frame of mind and you know what it is that you need to do. God is putting things in you, all right. Divine Feminine is the first thing that popped out. So anything that you do when it comes to your son is with the embetterment of him being better. All right. I see your energy. All right. So don't ever second guess the things that you do extra for him. All right. That'll always benefit him. Let's see. Lately has been more sensitive throwing tantrums. Okay, also you got to remember spell work. All right, there's a lot of spell work and negative thoughts being thrown when it comes to you as a parent. When they can't attack you, they'll attack your son. All right. Let's see. Don't let that discourage you. All right, God's gonna fix that. Don't let that discourage you. It's meant to throw you off. It's meant to throw you off. Okay, let's see here. All right. That's the girl having know about me. All right. The girl having an affair. Does she know about you? Um, yep. But this is the thing. It don't even matter. Your husband know about you. All right. So at that point, it don't matter about her. It's all about him. All right. Your commitment is with him, not. I mean, your commitment is with him. Your commitment is not with her. All right. And far as lying, that still wouldn't matter. All right. He plays a different role in front of other people, so I'm sure he's not telling the truth. All right. Yeah, karmic masculine. Spirit is asking you to move on. All right, because if you are with somebody who can't be faithful or can't commit, God is going to break those barriers down to where shit falls apart. All right, things fall apart. Let's see here. Things will fall apart. Let's see. Especially if you know that he's in somebody else's face. If you know he in somebody else's face, then you need to go ahead and leave him alone anyways. All right. Xavier. All right. My suggestion to you is I would not if you have to question yourself about a person, that's not the person that you need to be with, because it all goes back when it all goes back to self-love. All right, hold on one second. All right, expectations. All right, a person is only gonna is only gonna do what you allow them to do. All right. A lot of times when it comes to people in relationships and a person cheating, their family know exactly what the fuck they be doing. But their loyalty is not to you. All right. So if you feel like this, then you're just gonna have to walk away from the situation and trust God. All right. Because even if they do know, if they know, then what? It's nothing that you can do. Where you gonna be mad at them? You can't. You can only be mad at yourself because you knew what was going on and you chose to. You chose to still stick around. All right. A person is only gonna do what you allow. All right. Like chaos. Yeah. You need to separate from them. All right. Yeah, I got expectations and divine feminine. You need to separate from this family unit. All right. You need to focus on you and your son. And I promise you, God will put you in a better situation. All right. And when it comes to my current job situation due to the change in management, all right, I'm not becoming. Okay, when it comes to employment, all right. All right, priestess, baby, you can manifest. You a priestess. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. All right. So what I'm gonna need you to do is get a piece of paper, and I'm gonna need you to write on that piece of paper the things that you want for your life, not the things that you don't want, because God ain't never asking you what you don't want. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right. Something's gonna happen for you, out of nowhere. All right. All you need to do is focus on yourself. All right. All you need to do is focus on yourself. Shit, what the fuck? Hold on. Deletes for everyone. Hold on one second. Edits. 3, 2, 1. Hold on one second, guys. Damn, my phone tripping. 3. Why is this shit doing all of this? Okay. All right. So in the distant future, something's gonna change with your job. All right. Something's changing with a masculine too and a child. All right. Some sort of court situation. All right. You're receiving some type of victory when it comes to a court situation. All right. So what I'm gonna need you to do is write on a piece of paper what it is that you want for your life. All right. And then after you write down the things that you want for your life, all right, you're gonna write down the time that you finished and the date, and then you're gonna send it to me, confirmation, and then you're gonna send it to me. Hold on 1 second. Then you're gonna send it to me. All right. So yeah, you're gonna write that on a piece of paper. And once you write that on a piece of paper, all right, you're gonna burn that. The new moon is coming up, so you need to be setting intentions. Manifestation powers are going to be amplified around that time. All right. Oh shit, that's tomorrow. Okay, so you're right on time. I got courthouse and ascension here. All right, something's getting ready to go in your favor. All right, something's getting ready to go in your favor. When it comes to this situation, you need to let go and you need to let God. All right, when it comes to all of these situations. All right. Where are you headed with the employment? All right, legal voodoo. Somebody's doing some sort of spell work in the background to go against your manifestations, but you need to realize the power that you have within. All right, there's voodoo on a nice guy, so somebody could be doing spell work on this masculine too, but at the same time, you still gotta let go. All right, priestess and nice guy, you still have to let go of this person. All right, because it's about self-worth. It's not even about nobody else. All right, in order for things to run smoothly in your life, you have to know that you deserve certain things. All right, third party, third party and earth angel. You can't deal with somebody who be dealing with third parties. All right, for one, that's gonna fuck up your energy. It's gonna fuck up everything that you got going for yourself. All right, so this journey is about surf, is about surf. What is surf? Something about water, being surrounded by water. Maybe you need to take a trip to the ocean. All right, there's a lot of people in conflict. All right, a family unit. All right, so all right, an abuse here. All right, let's see here. You need to let go. You need to focus on what it is that you want for your life. Even when you're with somebody, all right, everybody has a purpose. Everybody got a path to go down. All right. You need to focus on the path that you want to go down. All right. Am I making the right call by letting? All right, not go over his grandparents' house at the time, and now you need to do what's best for you and don't care about what nobody else think. All right, trust it. Yep, you damn sure is. Trust, love, offer, and transition. All right, trust yourself. You got to trust yourself more. All right, the answers that you be needing, you be knowing, you just be second guessing yourself. All right, it's almost like you don't want to cause confusion, but no, you're the parent. All right, you're the parent, and if they are adding to the problem, if anybody is adding to the problem, then endings came out. All right, trusted endings. All right, so if anything makes you uncomfortable, then you're making the right decision because you don't have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. All right, then I got all right, so tell me about this job. All right, pathway. So there's a new door that's getting ready to be open for you. All right, so spirit just wants you to keep going. All right, let's see here. They want me to choose between my son and them. I took Medicaid leave. You always got to choose your child first. All right. Work. I have my own. I have my own thoughts when it comes to work and your kids. Your kids gonna always come first. All right. God is always going. God is always going to make. God is always going to make a way. All right. For you, but you got to follow your life path. All right, because you're following your purpose. All right, and not depending on a job is where God is trying to get you. All right, you need to find your purpose on what it is that you want to do with the rest of your life, other than working a job. Okay, so you have to find your purpose. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you've been through that what is it that you've been through that you can use to help somebody else, but in a job situation. Okay, your current job. All right. Will I be returning to this job? Okay, I'm gonna send you a link to. Let me go ahead and send it now while I'm on here for other jobs. Okay, so hold on, I'm sending it to you now. And it's a lot of job sites on here. I mean, it's a lot of jobs on here, and you can work from home. All right. When I was working from home for the past 8 years when I was working. All right. So these are at home jobs. All right. And if you need help, understanding that page is all over the place, but they have it to where you can categorize it to better help you. All right. So let's see here. I'm trying to make sure this video ain't paused. Okay. All right. Because YouTube acting a little weird. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. So when it comes to, let me tell you about, all right, this relationship shit. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm looking over your questions. Okay, so everything will work out just like it's supposed to work out. All right. Of course, every breakup is going to affect everybody around you, but at the same time, you cannot stay with somebody due to a child. You can't stay with somebody for a child. All right, your child's gonna notice the miserableness in you. All right, and will this person regret losing you? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If more than anything, you should regret losing yourself. All right, being in a fucked up relationship. All right, will I move out of the house I've been in for 2 years? All right, it's almost time to renew. If y'all, let me see, if y'all stay together, then one of y'all gotta move. But if you are in a town to where everybody everybody and everybody know you, baby, it's time to move. All right, it's time to move anyways. All right, I got love offer here. It's time to move. All right, you're gonna get some sort of, see, I keep getting divine feminine. All right, you're getting some sort of offer. All right, with that job link that I sent you, those you can travel with them jobs all over the world. Okay, you can go wherever because they are remote jobs. All right, you moving out of state, I would suggest it. All right, I always tell everybody, for one, if you a spiritual person, all right, you're not gonna be able to stay in the same place where you know everybody. All right, you're not going to stay in the same place where you know everybody. God is getting ready to level you up out of sight, out of mind. All right. You have to leave all old things behind, and sometimes that is also That is also family. All right. Just old residents, old environment. Somebody is evil eyeing the shit out you. You need to get up out of that environment. All right. You need something new, something refreshing. All right. My spirit says that I have what would I've been stalling. Will I get my inheritance? Get my inheritance. Tell me about this inheritance. All right, so somebody is obsessed with something that belongs to you. All right, I'm telling you now, when it comes to inheritance, when there's inheritance that belong to you, you're gonna get them regardless. But the only way that you can get inheritance, love offer is here. The only way that you can get inheritance if you get away from the things that no longer serve you. What's going on, love? Um, if you get away from the things that serve you, because God is not going to give you anything where everybody is around you that will take or ruin your just emotional state as you enjoy what God has for you. So you're going to have to be willing to leave. You're going to have to be willing to let go of everything in the past, because God's not going to give you anything in the environment that you're in. All right. Or the state of mind that you're in. All right, you got to learn how to focus on you. This journey is about self love and not worrying about what other people think, not being validated, or not worrying about how others will feel after you're gone out of their life, because we don't give a fuck about that. Once we gone, we gone. All right. Why am I feeling so lost? It's because somebody probably got some type of, because you're in the same environment, but somebody could also be doing some type of emotional spell work on you as well. All right. Is my ex-boyfriend's mom Vicky connected to me in my past life? All right. No. All right. Now, people come back as karmics in different forms. All right. And this whole entire journey, I'm telling you now, all of these questions that you ask, it shouldn't matter. And I'm gonna give you a reading, and I'm gonna show you why it don't matter. None of these people can go with you. You're carrying a lot on your shoulder. I can tell by all of these questions. All right, you are carrying a lot of shit on your shoulders that you need to let go of. All right, the only person that you need to be concerned with on this journey is you, and then your son. All right, your son can't get the things that your son needs when it comes to mental and physical if you can't get right. All right, you got to let everything go. You got to go in isolation and only focus on you. You don't need to tell nobody your business. All right, you need to focus on you. I do have an ebook out. If you are interested in that ebook, it is $50, but you get an hour free reading with that book, and it'll give you step by step on how to let all of this shit go. All right, and it's very simple. All right, and you can use these techniques over and over again. All right, in order for you to get to the main goal that you're trying to get to, which is the releasing of old patterns and old habits and old traditions, confirmation, and old traditions as well. All right, it's a lot of shit that you need to let go of. All right, and all of this shit is everything that you need to let go of. These grandparents, these extra people, hell, even your biological mother. All right, you need to let all of that shit go, because what if she never apologizes? All right, and the people that you cut off, leave them off. The reason why they're showing up in your dreams is because they're trying to attach themselves to you. Let everybody go. All right. Should you pursue becoming a medical courier? Should you prefer? There's a lot of medical jobs as well that you can do from home on that site too. So unbothered and seeing through the veil. All right. Starseed. All right. So I think it's something bigger for you. I think it's something bigger out there for you. I've been dropping people out of my life heavy. Did I look over anyone? You need to be completely by yourself. All right. You ain't overlooked somebody when you are completely by yourself. You have to be completely by yourself. All right. You got a lot of attachments to you. Is someone trying to put something on me? I feel like right now you are your biggest enemy. All right. Even if somebody was trying to throw spell work your way, you have to let everybody go. You're holding on to all of this. So even with this, even if spell work was being thrown, these are the things that you need to let go of. All right. Well, I provide my son a good, strong, and solid foundation for him to thrive in. Yeah, you worry a lot. I can feel that you worry a lot. Did he say big go to self? Talk my job. I just show me that he is selfish. Only things of myself is taking offense because Brittany G miss our friendship. I wouldn't worry about Brittany. I wouldn't worry about Brittany, and I wouldn't worry about I'm not gonna say their whole name, but Jr. Watching you on TikTok. I wouldn't worry about that shit either. And will you will I travel? I think that you're gonna completely move next year or by next year. Damn, that's crazy. And got all the way to the motherfucking bottom. And you asked me, is a work from home job more suitable for me? And what's the first thing I did when I got on this motherfucker? The first thing I did when I saw you start talking about your job and your son and you know trying to do things for your son. The first thing I text you back was the job link for the work at home. So absolutely yes, I did. My daughter has autism. I did that shit for fucking when I was working at home. I did it for 8 years. It allowed me to get extra hours during the holidays. Right now is the best time to do it because they are looking like crazy for jobs. Will I have more children when I marry again? If that's what you want, but you have to, in order for it's some things that you need to heal within yourself before you get into any new relationship. You got to hold yourself accountable for everything. All right, you got to hold yourself accountable for letting people treat you the way that you let them treat you. All right, let's see here. All right, twin flame union. Yeah, these were you were only supposed to learn lessons from this. All right, but these people were literally making your ass sick. All right, and you are a gifted person. You can't be around all of this chaos and shit. All right, all of this is a distraction, health concern. All right, all of this shit is a distraction from what God wants you to do. Only person you need to be focused on is you. All right, because helping you is going to be able to help your son. I really encourage you to get that ebook from me. All right, that shit gonna walk it down. Everything that you need to let go, because literally most of it, all the information that's in the book is gonna help you with all of this shit right here. Especially when it comes to childhood traumas, I think it's something within you that needs to be healed. All right, because it's bringing an ongoing issue, and you're going to push it over to your son. What's your phone? Over to your son. All right. You need to focus on what's best for y'all and not focus on how somebody feels about what the fuck you got going on. All right. You don't need to worry about none of these people. All right. And if somebody is trying to sabotage your job and it works, then just know God is working in your favor to where that job is not for you. All right, and I got nice guy and thief here. All right, I'm hearing that motherfucker he's just a thief of joy. All right, and you need to separate yourself because right now he feel like he got control over you. All right, he feel like he got control over you. All right, let's see what Spirit wants you to know real quick. All right, death magic. Somebody trying to do death magic when it comes to you a third party situation. All right. Now, they can't do it, but they gonna try. All right. That just tells you where all the aggravation is coming from, but now that you know what you're gonna do about it. All right. All you gotta do is focus on yourself and this shit will cease. You have to love yourself more than anybody. All right. You can't nobody love you harder than you, except for God, your ancestors, and your spiritual team. Other than that, you shouldn't give a fuck about nobody else loving you or nobody else even liking you or let alone missing you. Those people need to stay where the fuck they at. All right. Until then, God's not gonna give you any type of inheritance. All right. You got to leave all these people behind. Fuck these people. The people that are not in your life as of right now are not supposed to be there. So don't force people to be there when God has forced endings. All right. Nothing at this time with a faulty foundation is going to stand. So let that shit fall. All right. Let that shit fall because it's falling for your blessings to fall through. All right. God is showing you who people are. All right. Yeah. Your ancestors is working with you, work, labor, and effort. All right. Fuck all of them people. Your ancestors doing something for you and your son. All right. Surprise. All right. But you need to move quietly. You need to move quietly and you need to be unbothered because if they looking into your life, all right, then they have the possibility to see that you stressing. All right. And as long as you stressing, that spell work gonna work like a motherfucker. But it's the only person that can make it work is you. All right, so you have to totally be in isolation and worry about yourself. Don't worry about no motherfucking friends. Don't worry about none of that shit. You need to just love on you. All right, this the this masculine is connected to a third party group of motherfuckers. All right, you need to just let them go. You need to cut off ties, and you need to do what you need to do when it comes to yourself. You need to commit to yourself. You need to commit to loving yourself. You don't have time to be loving nobody else right now. All right. You still thinking about friends that you cut off. Not one time do I ever care about any friends that I cut off. Friends I really don't give a fuck about. All right. So there's something within you that you need to heal. There's something deeper in you that you need to heal. All right. You need to do some protection rituals. All right. And you gotta realize if you around Jezebel energy, that energy is going to jump off to you. All right. Birds of a feather do flock together. All right. So you got to be careful hanging with people. Especially now. All right. God is separating you from the people who are not part of your purpose. And if they're gone, God did it on purpose. All right. So let's see. Let me give you a few initials. All right, IMP. All right, something about a lip. Something could be significant when it comes to someone's lips. All right, LIMP. I got limp here as well. Something happens to your husband, child. So while he around here doing whatever the fuck he doing, All right, shit. All right, climb. All right, you're climbing to the top. All right, so you don't need to worry about the shit that's behind you. You need to make yourself vulnerable to spirit. All right, vulnerable to God. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pull out a little bit more. All right, I came out again. Two eyes came out. You need to be worried about yourself heavy. All right, spirit just wants you to focus on you. Focus on yourself is focusing on God. All right, God is the one that's gonna help you pay all your bills, not man, not him. All right. Let's see here. All right, so the initials that came out T okay, bet EBT is here. That's crazy. EBT, YII, and L. Um, let's see. Q is here. I heard you need to get silent. Bam is here. Yam. All right, yams are significant. All right. Yeah, bye is here. You definitely need to say bye to your past. Bay is significant. All right, something significant about water. All right, lamb. Something is significant about lamb. All right, tam, tea. You need to be drinking tea at this time to calm your nerves. All right. Yet something is not yet set in stone. All right, you have the ability to change your life. You are the creator of your life. Write a story of how you want your life to be. Don't write the things that you don't want to happen. Write the things that you do want to happen. You need to write a letter to your ancestors, i.e., a letter to God. All right, I'm gonna give you a few of these index cards. All right, $15 30-minute reads are still available. All right, emotional availability. I'm hearing you need to cut off your emotional availability to the people in the past. All right, you need to cut that shit completely on to you and spirit. All right, Bell's bond person. Somebody could be going to jail. What's going on, love? All right, somebody could be going to jail. All right, another week, this situation will not be the same. All right, but it depends on you. You have to put the focus into you. God is purposely keeping people away from you for a reason. Do not go try to dig these people back up because they will try to come back into your life. Emotional manipulation came up. They will try to come back into your life. Leave them where the fuck they had you. All right, if you stop fucking with people, you stop fucking with people for a reason. All right. This is what you've been waiting for. Fun times is getting ready to be here. All right. People are always going to stop you. All right. Uncle's wife is significant. People are always going to be trying to get in your business. All right. These people feel beneath you. All right. They are weak, so they're gonna try to come at you at any way that they can. All right. You got passed on loved ones that are taking people out though. You got passed on loved ones that is putting people in their place when it comes to you. All right. You're coming out of darkness, and I got home already furnished. All right. So you never know what God can do for you, but somebody look like they getting ready to give you something because things are getting messy. All right, somebody is no longer able to hold something that belongs to you. I got blank check and Tuesday. All right, somebody is being a trickster. Do not trust them. All right, trust your instinct. All right, God wants you to use the gifts that are being given. All right, somebody wants to propose to you, or somebody wants to come towards you because they know that you're done. All right, so be careful when you're trying to get out of a situation and somebody trying to squirm their way back in. All right, God is saying, let go. All right, let go of that situation. All right, no more struggle. You don't have to struggle. All right, don't put yourself back in the situation that you was in. All right, spirit knows that you've been hurt by life, but these lessons that you're supposed to be learning. All right, Thursday is significant, and any day now gets ready. All right, so you need to focus on yourself. That's what we're working on. All right, focusing on yourself. All right, and using your past pain. All right, to help elevate others. That is the quickest way to your manifestations. That is the quickest way to the inheritance that God has for you. All right, completely changing because somebody's in fear of losing you. He is the one. All right, so this could be somebody new as well. All right. This could be somebody new, or this could be him. All right. It just depends. All right. Like I said, you got to get you together. Get you together. You don't need no motherfucking man. Trust and believe. You outsmarted everybody. If a person is gonna be who they gonna be. The only thing you can do is let go and let God. Not saying that God won't fix motherfuckers because God does and God will. But at the same time, your focus is more so on you. All right, my love, and this is your reading, and I'm gonna go ahead and start that other reading that you booked as well. All right, you guys, $15 for a 30-minute read. All right, and the rest of the reading prices are listed. All right, pinned in the in the damn comments. Damn, I can't even fucking get my shit together. Y'all took me a long ass nap today. A long ass goddamn nap. I didn't even know I slept that long. But shit, I needed that. All right, I needed that, and I woke up to a wonderful text message. So all is good. All right. Karma is being served. All right. And people trying to hide it. So don't let people fool you. All right. Something is coming in for you at the right time. I love you guys, and stay tuned. I'm going straight into the next read.